All right. Hi, guys. My name is William, and I'm actually the project lead for ZRX. And I just want to give you guys a quick brief into ZRX and some of the whole general concept about NFTs for our project. So, yes, yes, and this be a general agenda, project overview, our story, roadmap, team, and mint, and also about mainly it's about our art. Um, yes. So ZRX is a story-driven project about women's growth and feminine solidarity. ZRX symbolizes infinity and beyond, starting from zero, being the best you can be, and being the best you can be, leading to infinite possibilities. We want to bring more gender awareness into the space as our project is female oriented, and and yes, and we want to demonstrate growth through our NFTs. We want to demonstrate growth and strength in feminism. As you can see, our project is actually about a girl band. I don't know if anyone's into girl bands. You guys can raise your hand. Don't be shy. But yes, the whole background story is actually about we call it Kay. She's our main character. The whole background story is about her, but she's actually a real person. She's actually a super idol in Asia. She's one of the largest pop star group in Asia called SNH48. I don't know if some of you guys may heard, but they have been pretty famous across Asia, in Japan, China, also I believe in Korea as well. So they are a strong supporter for us, and they just love our art too. So yes, and the whole story of the project is divided into 4 chapters. It's about Kay. Her real name is actually Kiki, but I can't talk too much about this because of her agency as well, policies regarding that. But her chapter 1's about her growth, how she became an idol in her early years as a trainee, and gradually you can see from chapter 1 everything's in like black and white background, and gradually there's some color going into it, and then later on it grows into her own version of her own beauty in terms of the arts, how she likes it to be portrayed. Yes. And this is a brief. Oh, and also, and our project has already started running, and we have our Discord, Twitter, the whole community. We have around almost close to about 2,000 people in there, and a lot of all these chapters are all being featured. Some of them are written by our own community members. We want everyone to be inclusive, and around every week or so, we'll have our members to write a story about Kay's growth, and the highest voted will be featured in our chapter, and also where we will have an anime manga to be produced monthly for everyone to view. Yes, these are all some of the chapters written by our community members. Yes, and minting. So minting right now, because of the market, we haven't done too much to. It's actually still to be decided because the market right now is in turmoil. So we've decided to held back a little bit. As you can see, the price at 0.148. That's still subject to be changed, and we will have a collection of 44,848 in total. And for each idol list, which is whitelist, we have a 1,212 each idol list will be able to mint for two ZRX NFTs, and we'll have a 100 team reserved for them. Yes, and you can see this is general roadmap. ZRX is well, ZRX is an exclusive. We have an exclusive NFT, but even more so to an exclusive membership to our collaborative portal for ZRX Verse platform from the ground up together with the community. We want to build a whole ZRX metaverse together where we will be featuring a lot of idols and pop stars in the verse. We'll be inviting them in terms of doing concerts, because we all have our own stages set up, virtual concerts, and also fan-based, connecting with celebrities, connecting with fans, because since I mentioned earlier, we have a huge collaboration with the company called SNH48. They have they're a strong supporter of us, and they have a lot of resources in terms of reaching out to different entertainment agencies, and we decided to work together in terms of inviting people coming for special, like celebrities or key figures into our community, and also our ZRX verse. And yes, and if you guys later have questions about the roadmap, we could talk more maybe at the end of the back of the room. And yes, so this is a general idea. I don't want to dive too much into it. There's a lot of details in them, but just a general idea is just where it all begins by first us deploying 4,848 limited ZRX NFTs, and then we move on to our manga, as I mentioned earlier as well, where each chapter will be featured, and the whole manga story behind them is really driven by the community itself. The story, the plot is written by our communities. It's voted, and they will be featured into our manga, where we will airdrop to each members or holders of ZRX NFT, and also later on our fashion division, where actually the artist herself, she not only designed the art itself, but she's also a prominent fashion designer. And she has her merch designed exclusively for ZRX as well. And in terms of, as I mentioned earlier, in terms of ZRX, the ZRX verse, our metaverse, we're about 80% to 90% done for making a 3D modeling. It's also an exclusive access pass for a key to entering our metaverse. It's a 3D. It's pretty cool. I've checked it myself. So these are all free. It will be airdropped to each holders, and then later on. So once people have the access key, and then everyone enters our metaverse, where we have a land already acquired, and they will have the resource and tools and tokens that can be utilized. We can all build the concert stages, and then they can vote who they want to be invited into our metaverse. So it's pretty cool in terms of what we're building. So yes, and this is a team, like I mentioned. I'm the project lead so far right now, but our co-founders, they can't make it, but yes. And this is a quick sneak peek. So you can see there's a phase 1, and then gradually leading to chapter 1, gradually leading to chapter 4. Each has different color variations. Well, personally, our main point is just focusing on the art itself, rather than just promising everyone about what's the roadmap about, like over deliver and under promise. So we just want to our main objective is just focus on the art for those people who love our art. And yeah. And I think this is a video, but I don't know. Oh, I think there. Yes. And these are our links to our website and also our Twitter account and Discord. Feel free to join us, and you guys can give me a shout later. As again, I'll be at the back of the room if you guys are interested about the project or just talked about NFT itself and wanting to know more details about ZRX. Yes, I'll be happy to be here to talk with everyone. Thank you.